acrobatics. Yeah, we already had telepathic training, so that was 5%. Weather control system. This makes your farming planets even better. Food production increase at +2 per farmer, and create so +3 effectively because we're in unification. It is good. I actually would have preferred the subterranean farms on this one, so I could have built those if we were getting blockaded, but this is fine too. And the next level should be the one where we can roll psionics. Losing more spies. So, lust continues. That one's full. Let's see. What else can I do with this one? Yeah, it's tiny, so I'm pretty much just going to have to get my passive bonuses, and that's going to be it. Loading center on a tiny colony. Yep. You can. Wouldn't recommend it, but you can. Supercomputer. And no reason to get cash. Yeah, the cash places will not actually pay for themselves if your population is that small. That being said, could I... Still pretty impressive to get 4 people building a battle station in 14 turns. Let's go ahead and terraform it once and see if that does anything useful for us. You know, why not, right? Alright. Yep, housing boom finished. I don't think this colony is going to be great for too much besides farming. So put them on the trade goods shuffle as well. And there we go. Even more research. Our first elf. Excellent. Excellent. Before I build any more, let's see how well they perform. I'm going to queue one up and start building it, but I'll be ready to switch if it turns out they're not actually doing a great job. So that yeah, and I was going to refit another ship here. Ernest is good. Let's do a refit you. Right. This is one of our last ships that actually had the ion pulse cannons and everything. There we go. Oh, we actually have, with the miniaturization, we can actually get a full row of 3 now. Pretty cool. Alright, 1 turn. Even better. Refit you as well. Alright. Okay, so Ernest? Ernest goes to Beta Ceti. I must have missed that movie. Yeah, we have plenty of escorts on this crew now. So let's take off. We want to Home Alone in case they send any ships there for defense. Our saves are good. Actually, I might as well send them all. Well, yeah, Karina still needs defense. So we'll send that one in. We'll leave 1 behind because we're adding another one. And likewise, we'll leave those behind. You want to send the bulk of your fleet when you attack because it's the most likely place to meet resistance. And I think those 3 are fine, left there. Okay. Let's definitely start getting transports built if we're not already. Actually, that'll be something good to do for now. Okay, 2 transports, then start on the next elf. And yeah, we'll definitely... Yeah, so remember how that took like 5 turns to cross our borders? Now it takes 3. So definitely cool. But it'll take even more than that if you want to actually go to an enemy system. So go to a friendly one, send the jump gates to a friendly system, then just head over. Okay, weather control. Yeah, we might knock that one out in 2 turns even, with how much research we have. And as you get more star bases, even more command points, so... Alright, how are the humans coming along? Not great! Looks like the Sakura so far are... No, they're not, yeah. So far they're holding off on attacking, but no. I think they probably just bombed that other planet. Looks like the... Is anybody else still at war with the Sakura? The Sakura aren't even officially at war with them. I've not gotten a steal in a while either. So replace a spy there. And yeah, what are we looking at for the Darlocks? Oh yeah, they're getting their act together now, finally. There we go, there's the fleet. So they're guarding their homeworld though. Now Carrier building back up. Check again. Man. Sakura they're gonna be tough to catch. That feudal production bonus is serious business. I think I'm going to put a couple more spies back on the Sakura, since I do want to help the humans out, but I want to do it, after I deal with the Darlocks. So I'm going to start, I'm going to try to steal some stuff from them and see if that will accelerate things any. Like if they declare war on me and split their forces up, that would probably be great. Wait a second. It did send some reinforcements there. Okay. Well, maybe I would probably try to disable one with the jingle all the way and see what we get. They're probably going to retreat, though. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, they have plasma cannons already, so I absolutely want to disable and board it if at all possible. And plasma cannons, phasers. Battle stations could be a threat. I don't think it'd be too bad, though. You're trying to go through neutronium with our ion cannons to be a little bit tougher, but interceptors and Xeons. One good thing about Xeon missiles is they're so far up the tech tree, they don't miniaturize very well. So these aren't armored yet, actually. It makes our job a lot easier. Once again, I think I'm going to wait with everybody and see what they do. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, unless your shields are down, plasma cannons aren't the end of the world. That does mean if I can... Ouch. That does mean if I can disable their shields, though, I might be able to, to disable them with the ion cannon. I think what that means... I really should have brought more Jingle All the Ways, and I was just saying I had enough. Let's see, so who are they shooting at? Well, they're firing at the Home Alones. Polar Express. So the Ordnance is heading for the Polar Expresses. Okay. Interesting. Let's think about this. So, what is the beam defense in these guys? Beam defense is kind of high for a battleship, but definitely well below our attack roll bonus. So, there's never enough Jingle All the Way. Okay, they're good. They take care of their front shields. So I'm going to cycle through. We'll just move the Jingle All the Way to point blank range, and perfect. Let's see what we get. Okay, that is a lot more damage than I was thinking. Good golly. You do not mess around with high energy focus, that is for sure. Wow, okay. Well, I guess we can still, we'll have them wait and start chewing up at the starbase and go with that. And knock the shields down on the starbase. Okay. And once again, neutron blasters shred Marines. They killed about half the crew with that. So once we get close, we can just take them out. Actually, did any of our ships have transporters? It was the... it was the Elves have transporters. Right. We don't have any of those yet. Okay. Escort ships wait, of course. We have the Home Alones, too. I probably should have just tried firing the shuttles at them first. I didn't realize I had one there with me. So the missiles are going for him. So what we're going to do is basically move them to a holding pattern, let the projectiles come forward, and there's nothing else we can really take, so I'll fire the assault shuttles and have them absorb some cannon shots. Okay, we're looking at a lot of fighters. Alright, and I think their interceptors are going to be better than mine, but they're also splitting up, and we're targeting them. So should be able to take them out. There we go. I will just leave it there. Okay, the other ranged enemies were firing at these guys. So here, let's do some math real quick. Sorry guys, but so they have the radiation shield, and that's 5 damage for class 3 shields, is 8 damage blocked. Our torpedoes are energy weapons. They do half damage on planets. So we're looking at 37 damage, halved for 18, minus 8 for 10, quadrupled for enveloping for 40 damage. We can expect to hit for every torpedo. And a planet cannot resist a torpedo. They can't shoot them down. You can't jam them. You keep putting jammers on a planet. Come on. So that's 40 damage every time it goes through. The planet has 2 structures, so it has 1200 HP. I let you do the division on 40 into 1200. We can afford to blast this a couple times with our destroyers. Having said all that to say that. Okay. Listen to that anemic little pew-pew when you fire your energy torpedoes off, too. Okay. Yeah, I was not counting on doing that much damage, but... That is crazy, Ion Pulse. I've never tried Ion Pulse cannons with high energy focus, and the results are just amazing. Okay, so I think I'm just going to have the escort ships wait, because none of their stuff is really close enough to justify sticking our necks out yet. So, look at that. Alright, so you can see the stuff move forward at the end of the turn. And we'll just knock these shields down and get ready for more ion cannon. Because yeah, once the Marines are dead from shields and neutron cannon hits, a neutron blaster hits, and the base is helpless from being debilitated with ion pulse, then you know, battle station's helpless. Yep, it is all. Yeah, that is nuts. We've already disabled it. So let's see what else we can do with these things. Sure. Not bad against the Xeons too. Take care of half that stack with the ion cannons. Okay. So once again, the stuff's getting closer. We're going to wait for the ships they're targeting to go, and then move in and start shooting at stuff. Which I think means we'll just start firing at the planet. Ooh, yeah, that's not much. It's halved and then eaten up by 8. So yeah, the torpedoes are pretty much our main source of damage against the planet. And some of that stuff is heading towards it. Yeah, I think that missile was heading towards it. Okay. And yeah, we'll just no point really retreating them further, because that just takes longer if the torpedoes hit the planet. So just basically move them back in and let the ordnance get closer to us. Yep, you saw their fighters move. We just took out 7 of the 20 of them. So yeah, pretty cool there. And yeah, torpedoes fire every other turn. You can see if they're not ready this turn, there'll be a turn counter icon there. There we go. Ouch. Yeah, the AI always prioritizes your shuttles, if there are any. All right, this should be close enough. Let's. Oops. That wiped them all out at that range. Jeez, I was not expecting that. Yeah, fusion beams they're listed as having double dissipation. That's not actually a modifier that exists in the game. It doesn't actually apply. Interceptors are now targeting... Oh, those are my interceptors not targeting Beta Ceti, because their interceptors are dead. Good problem to have. So that doesn't apply, but still, point defense weapons really lose accuracy at long range. And yeah, we're still doing a lot of damage with them. So I am definitely happy to see this outcome. Makes it feel like I really made the right choice there. Can I hit that? Cannot hit that. Ernest cannot save anything this turn. Let's... Yeah, and unfortunately the 9 damage on the mass drivers means we will do 1 per hit. Well, more with ordnance and high energy focus. Oh, but halved. Right, but halved. So that was just a waste of our time. Okay. So we're going to get close. Board. Nice. And shredding half a stack of Xeons with ion pulse cannons is pretty sweet too. Okay. So yeah, we will... Yeah, I'll just wait for our fighter or our bombers to go again. And I think I'll just retreat this one rather than risk it getting shot down. Well, it has reinforced hull, so yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and... Ah, see, those are heading towards that Polar Express. I must have missed some fighters. Oh, okay, that's going after them. It just hasn't gone yet. That's not the ones. Okay, that's fine. But nobody's actually shooting at this one. Okay, here, but yeah, there's some missiles work. Okay, cool. And there's some stuff heading this way. You only want to do this to move forward and actually engage the aggro if you're expecting, to be able to shoot it down. Last but not least. But nothing's heading for this one. Okay. Alright. Well, something is now, but... Alright. Oh, I don't have any earnest saves low enough or farther enough down to actually save anything. Well, that was kind of poorly thought out on my part. This one. Oh, right. There's a disabled one from the... That's still pretty good. From the battle station. Yeah, that's at least hurting it a little bit. I think we're going to have to rely on the torpedoes to do most of the work, or do most of the work here. Oh, right. Yeah, that one. And that's... No, I guess we're done there. Let's see, what else can we do? Oh, we can get this one. Okay. And... Oh, target home alone. Oh, the assault shuttles are heading back. It's nothing to board anymore. Right. That's how that works. Can we help there? No. We'll be in position to next turn. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, well. So, yeah, nothing else they can do. Move with moral support, I guess. Ion pulse cannons. Once again, about half the stack. I love it. Right, that one's helpless. So we'll just join in, I guess. Needless to say, point defense weapons will do basically nothing on a shielded planet. Okay. Let's see, this one was helping... I guess I'll just start moving it further south to see if I can do any further, good there. Okay, here we go. They had some... There we go. Took care of the rest of their interceptors. So I did lose one Polar Express because I didn't think this through very well. But that was it. It's done. Okay, we might as well start moving this forward and having the delay. I think we'll just retreat this one. Well, actually, there's nothing the planet can do. It doesn't have ground batteries. So I have no reason not to keep the torpedo bombardment coming. That's my only real source of damage for this one. Okay, never mind. The interceptors are doing pretty good work too. Wow. Oh, I think that was the torpedoes all landing from that previous round. Okay. So we'll have... Yep. Very cool. Yeah, I don't think the interceptors will do anything. Once they have phasers, they'll be really good at dealing with... We're really good at dealing with shields up until those go obsolete. Nice. That is crazy how effective this is. I think, plus in my testing, I don't think I tested it with ordnance. This is actually even more damage that the point defense stuff is getting. I think, yeah, we are done. We have the missiles on lockdown, so there's nothing else the planet can do to us. That being said, I still have to run it myself because our ships won't be smart enough. Oh, whoa, I missed one. Oh, that's right, the harmless one. Our ships won't be smart enough to actually prioritize their missiles, but... Okay. Let's do a bit closer. That's always the frustration we get as a player later in the game when you have like your planetary defenses are just helpless against what the AI is throwing at you. And that's kind of where the Darlocks are at with us. It's like their Xeon missiles are fairly strong, but when we have this many ships that are good at shooting down missiles, there's nothing they can do. I should also check and see if any of my ships have bombs too. I know the Elves will whenever they join in. Okay. Waiting on the recharge. Yep. So I have to start skipping time a little more quickly. Nice. So you get this one closer too. Wow, it's like it still has half the ordnance to go. That is nuts how effective that is. And Xeon missiles are the strongest missiles get. There's really, if we can handle this, we can handle any number of planetary missile bases. Just move them closer and keep the torpedoes coming. Burn the torpedoes full speed ahead. And we get closer too. Okay, there we go. We have 20 power suits. They have more than enough there, so. All right. Cool. So pressed 1 Darlock Rebel. And there weren't very many Darlocks on that colony, so I didn't think I'd be in too much trouble before they start assimilating. Let's get a... This is big enough. Yeah, it's like I didn't think as a poor... With poor minerals, I would need the pollution control. But there's so many workers that it might still be worth it. That being said, ultimately I won't need to, because ultimately this will be a research colony. Because it's poor, it still makes it bad for producing ships, even with that many people. So I think what we're going to do is... How much will we lose there? I want to have it be. I want to have 500 people a turn, so I know every other turn I'm getting a new colonist. Close enough. I'll put the rest on research. Oh, more Trilarians. Okay. So once again, but this means they're not Darlocks, which means they aren't actually going to be very good workers. Yeah, this is one of those times where if I wasn't so gosh darn nice, I would have said, okay, annihilate them and we'll move in new people. Because now we have to wait for them to assimilate before we can do anything with the colony. But so it goes. The gravity generator first, obviously, in the control center to get them to assimilate. We don't need the barracks. You don't want to build too much stuff on toxic planets because they have the 50% maintenance hike. Minor pollution. I also still roll my eyes that pollution is a factor on toxic planets. Because seriously, can't you just like dump it outside? Oh, but it already has the atmosphere renewer. That's pretty cool. Atmosphere is okay. It's interesting. The radiation shield was intact. I thought all defenses were destroyed when you invaded a colony, but apparently not. It's pretty cool. Okay, so that's all good. And actually, with pollution the way it is now, I don't think we need the pollution processor. So we have gravity, robo miner. What else are we going to want? Eventually the star base, of course. Eventually you always need defenses. It's a missile base, yeah. Star base. Looks good to me. Okay, got another jingle all the way. I'd probably refit that one, actually. That one needs refit, and that one just got refit. So this is the last one that needs refitting. Excellent. Okay, then, yeah, toss that in. Looks good to me. How about the home world? Okay, and that one's going back to business. Cool. Alright, so let's size things up here. The Darlocks have not put up much of a threat yet. They have a fleet, but I think they're holding it in reserve for me to get to their core, which, may not happen. The humans actually did fight off the Sakra there. They fought them to a stalemate. The Sakra aren't going to engage the fleet with the defenses. But that means the AI is smart enough to go around, right, which is what they're doing here. They're just going to start grabbing the colonies that are less well defended. So the humans are definitely on borrowed time. I don't think they can win that war. So... I think probably every 2 or 3 turns I will give the Alkari some minor tech and then try to get peace with them. Because I think being honorable means that positive bonuses are amplified too. They might only be for pacifistic. But honorable is typically one of the good guy traits. So I'll see if I can make that work out. And go from there. Okay. Yeah, Beta SETI will be a good system once we get it going. Alright. Sud. And Potus. Oh, Terran and Rich. Okay, this is definitely our next stop. That'll be a good system to take out of their hands. But again, when you're at war, you don't want to overextend yourself. So I think I'm going to get the next elf to roll in, and then attack when we've got when we got all that ready. Where is our elf? It is there, right? Yeah, it's there. Okay. Cool. All right. We've almost got the weather control system. Yeah, looks good to me. One quick check to see if we have anything I need to buy. I have lots of housing and trade goods going on. Okay, spies, cloning, robo-miner. Yep. But that's why I check, to make sure I don't miss stuff like that. Okay. And how about... So they just got started on that one. That being said, there's room on Carcosa too. Let's get the housing ones and probably send them both there, I'm thinking. Yeah, because once it becomes Terran, I'll be able to put tons of elves there, because it'll count as Gaia for them. So, do that. I think I'm also about ready to get a big housing movement too. I don't really have anywhere to send them to. Yeah, that one's pretty much full. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Nice. Oh, we didn't get psionics. We got heightened intelligence. This is still very good, and we won't need to steal their tech to beat them, obviously. But it'd be nice. That is really useful, but I think I'm going to stop there and jump around to laser rifle for ground tech. We'll definitely need that to get an edge on the Sakura, especially if they don't have it. I might see what else is in computers and that I might be able to get, because we know we're done with chemistry with adamantium armor. That's the last one in that field. And planetary construction. That being said, we could also move toward deep core mines. Yeah, we can move toward deep core mines. I think that would be the next logical step. That'd be 1500. That's true. We'll be able to get more planets too if we need to. So, yeah, let's do that one. I'm always open to suggestions too, for those of you familiar with the game on what to try to take next. That's a long the year of love, I'm guessing. All right, this one. Oh, this one's rich. Okay, the cloning center. Oh, right. It must have been barren and then desert terraformed to arid to get a nice population spike. But to move some Klakons. Yeah, okay. So Klakons to Eku. I'll try to remember this one this time. So I can get some Klakons to Eku. And cloning center for now. Then yeah, we'll need that eventually. That's a rich planet, so we'll definitely need that eventually. And then terraforming. Okay. Oh, and it's true, if they didn't already have biospheres. And maybe I should just, starve some of the people. Well, it'd actually take too much time to micro my food down enough to actually starve the Trailarians on that toxic planet, but then move some Borathian. Let's see. So, Ursa. It'd be a good one for weather. Yeah, I might just find, a Klakon planet or two with a weather controller, and just make them breadbasket colonies with tons and tons of freighters, and put everyone else everywhere to work or research. A lot of people do that just to make it easier on your, so you don't have to micro, basically. Being said, let's do... Actually, I do need more spies. Always need more spies. Aha, here we go. Akaria throwing down with one battleship once again. But now that I have jump gates, I can reinforce a lot more efficiently. And how about... Let's see, ultra rich. The elves have so none of my planets, none of my ships actually have the warp. The Misfit Toys is a warp dissipator. Okay, I think we are going to bag that ship. This was on housing. That's on poor. I wanted the rich one. How are you coming along? It's halfway done with an elf, but that means it's going to take a lot longer because it's rich and not ultra rich. So how about you get the Misfit Toys? Perfect. And we'll put you back on the elf. Yeah, there we go. I think it's a better use of my production capacity. So now when the ship comes up, it won't be able to run, and we should be able to board it. That's my game plan. It's like, yeah, when creative gives you, or uncreative actually gives you a good trick like that, you need to use it for all it's worth. So high energy focus, and they are all ready to go. Let's have them join in. How are my transports? Well, that one looks good. That one should be all. Yeah, those are all refitted. And that one just got refit. Okay. Yeah, I think I have enough ships as soon as that elf shows up next turn to launch them and try to grab Pontus, I think. And that's centrally located enough. The Darloks are probably going to fight me for it, which is good because once I take their fleet out, and the AI usually sticks to one at a time, then I can just roll up the rest of their planets as fast as I can build transports. There's not much they can do about it. That is the plan anyway. Also make sure nobody else is attacking me. Nobody's really in position to, besides the Alkari, so... Oh, the Sakra are retreating. The humans live to fight another day. Interesting. And, wow, I think the humans... Okay, the humans are heading there to fight off the Alkari. Oh, I think what happened is that, when the humans and Sakra made peace, the Sakra made one last play for that system. That's what they do. They'll finish out their current attack and realized they couldn't get it with a fleet in the starbase there and retreated. So there we go. I'm kind of curious how the humans made. Well, that's why they're charismatic. That's why they pulled it off. It's like, how did you pull that off on a repulsive race, but humans? But humans. All right, how are our defenses on the Blucher? I like to select the system. There we go. Blucher coming along full. As long as I have my ships there, I might go ahead and start on colony bases and again get those going because medium barren isn't bad. So let's do that. As soon as the infrastructure is done, we'll get the base going. Okay, that one. So one more turn. We'll try to grab that Alkari ship and then head over to Pontus and try to take that Darlok colony out. Bad move for you, buddy. So it's going after the assault shuttles first, of course. That being said, I think it's a move first. Yeah, we can launch them at the end of the turn. They'll go through. So we hit. We probably got them. That being said, let's send the intercept. Yeah, we'll send 2 in reserve, and we'll send the other interceptors to take out their missiles. Got it. Sweet. I am always happy about that. So we may not be able to steal from them for whatever reason, but we can still take their stuff and scrap it to add their technological distinctiveness to our own. Oh, right, Klakon Planet. Let's go ahead and get a weather controller there. We're only going to need a couple of them to feed everybody. So, one off there, put one on here. Yes, that's 27. We should be getting another 9 when the weather controller goes through. Use for toys, excellent. Yeah, that's right. We just rushed that one. Be able to use that on that Alkari battleship. So, I think we'll... once again, I'll queue up another elf and then decide what to switch to if I need to. So here's the deal with captured ships. First of all, it switches it to your caller, and then you can control it and use it as your own, but you only get your race's benefits from it. Like even if there was, like in theory, an Alkari crew there, their like beam defense and stuff doesn't apply. Yours does. You also get a chance to capture any tech they have that you don't. In which case, I think it's only... I don't know if we have the jammer or not, and I know we don't have plasma cannons. I think you're very likely to get at least one tech. So I'm going to go ahead and scrap that. You do that from your Fleets tab. Select the ship, and scrap. We did get the plasma cannon. Excellent. So now we are ready to make a play for Orion. The plasma cannon equipped battleships are the way to do it. And fortunately for us, we can go one better and have plasma cannon equipped Titans. So how about we do that? Let's replace the probably Nightmare Before Christmas. And what are we going to call our absolutely insane Christmas one? Bread Claus, Christmas Cottage. What would Jesus buy? Krampus. Yeah, that's a good one. We'll do Krampus for this one. Go clear, Titan, and you look evil enough to be... Yeah, the Dark Blade, there we go. You look evil enough to be Santa Claus's evil alter ego. So we'll do... Yeah, I don't think we need battle... Well, we might need battle pods because they haven't been miniaturized yet. Yeah, we have a couple really impressive shipyards. And I think we're making... We haven't... No, we'll hold off on that one. I can always refit them later. So, energy focus, battle scanner, and we want to be able to rush in for maximum damage. So it's going to imply... Actually, I think I'm going to stop there pretty much. So plasma cannons, 25 apiece, and I think I'm just going to let that go, and instead of getting heavy mounts, yeah, in that case I think we will grab. Well, inertial stabilizer is pretty darn pricey on the big ships. I don't think it's that essential to it. So yeah, we'll just grab. It's like probably in banks of 2 banks of 8 maybe, or 2 banks of 7. Or we could do, yeah, let's do it this way. Perfect. So I wish I had augmented engines to get it into play even faster, but this will do. High energy focus equipped plasma cannons should be insane, and I'm definitely going to give that a try. Let's switch to Krampus, and likewise on our ultra rich one. Oh, this is the ultra rich one. Never mind. So we'll do rich instead. We won't need too many of these either to be able to beat the Guardian. Actually, that was more expensive, so we'll have this one do Elves. Okay. And if any of them are building, we'll let the ones finish Elves now, because I'm really curious to see how they work, and then we could always refit those to Krampuses or Krampi if we need to. Okay. Right, so the elf got there. 2 turns to Potus. Okay, that's still all right. So we'll send. We do need more Jingle All the Ways, of course. We'll send that. Leave the rest behind. Interesting, that's 1 turn. That's 2 turns. It must just be slightly further, like 1 parsec further away at that angle than at that angle. That's fine. So we'll just wait the turn and then send. Oh, I bet I have navigators in the fleet at Beta Ceti is the difference. So if I just wanted to send the cruisers in, oh, it's still 1. Okay, fair enough. All right, looks good to me. And yeah, let's move our. We'll leave 1 behind, but we really should be moving our lines up. I think we're still, more than far enough away, for the AI to get to us in 1 turn. The only reason the Akari are a threat is because I believe they rolled transdimensional. Yeah, the Akari rolled transdimensional, which gives them 2 extra parsecs, basically like 2 extra tiers of engines per turn. So that makes them a lot more squirrely to deal with. Okay, so we will. Let's go ahead and to get advanced time. The next turn, we'll send that ship in. Lost another spy. We haven't stolen anything in a while. One of the guys from I think our second stream was lamenting not being able to get very many steals, and we have not had one in a while. That's just the way the dice go sometimes. So Ursa is poor. Not much else we can do with it, so trade goods and put them on research. Right. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do with this one? I think it's going to make this one a farming and or research colony. Because it's Terran, but it's also poor. Yeah, we'll do that one. We'll make this one a farming colony. Battle station. Alright, yeah, you are large and ultra rich, actually. How about you build a Krampus as well? Yeah. Excellent. Okay. And we're not going to turn off that. We can. Sweet. Anything we can do about that extra pollution? I don't think so. That's our 13. We still have plenty of new people. Another elf. We know the Krampuses are going to be good, so it's safe to start building those. Alright. So we're about to hit it, and they have a battleship there. Alright, so let's do... Oh, we actually have a few more Jingle All the Ways now. I think we're going to want... So we're going to want to do 3, I'm thinking. One of those. The carrier with a leader, which neither one of those has, I'm guessing. If it is, it's probably the first one. And then a bunch of our escorts. I think we sent one along. Looks like I'll need to get more transports and more destroyers too. Yeah, I don't need to leave that much behind. So we'll send the Home Alone along as well. Okay. Yeah, let's get some more destroyers and transports out. Let's see, how are we doing? Oh yeah, we don't have the command points to get all those Titans as well. So let's do. Yeah, 2 Krampuses will take us to 8. Okay. Yeah, in that case, we'll have you build a bunch of transports, and you. Yeah, that's the slower one. But you build a couple destroyers. Knocking those out in one turn is very impressive, though. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, that is... Man, I had not realized how much production we were looking at with that stuff. Send it along. 3 and then 1. Or, yeah... It would take 2. Well, once we have it, it'll be 1. Yeah. That looks good. And alright. Yeah, they might try to jump in and grab Blucher, since we're sending our fleet out. But I think we'll be fine. What do I even have? Yeah, I shouldn't have had anybody on farming there. And do I have any? Yeah, I think I was going to. Yeah, I have the biospheres going. I have the cloning center that's doing good. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. All right. So eventually, these will be good systems. They're just not quite there yet. This was about to get its defenses, though. Excellent. So they're coming along. Alright. And everything else looks good to go. We'll once again, move there to a little more centrally located. And as long as Koth is the nearest system they can launch from, we should be in pretty good shape. Because they can't get to us in one turn. That's what you really have to watch out for. If your border, if you have an active border with an enemy, and they can get to you, get to a bunch of your systems in one turn, you have just no clue where to defend. Alright, so we'll send them to... Trilar's full. What was an arid planet that's coming along? I'm going to send them to. We have a bunch that are full, too. Like, after I'm done streaming today, I'll start clearing a bunch of space on those. I can move them out to some other colonies. We have the freighters to do it. 12 out of 17, Matar. Yeah, okay, that's a good one. Yeah, I think that's the one I was... Now, that was one of the ones that could be a good farming base. That's good. And then we'll send one of them to... Terran or basic Gaia world. Okay. Some more research, why not? Let's see, and then, yeah, once we get the weather controllers going, then I might just be able to swap a lot of people to work, or to do research more likely, then let a handful of systems produce all of our food and ship it out. And if we get blockaded, then manually assign some farmers, but I think it'll be easier than having a couple people everywhere farm. About to get that one. All right, I did have, yep, got the fleet going. All right, Darlox, about time to start putting up. Okay. So the one battleship. Well, I can be able to, I can capture it, and I'm pretty sure I have a warp dissipator in play, so